must always be filled with music. Must this love be so bitter I can feel it sweet? Must I uncover all the mysteries of being a woman? Must I never taste your sugar in the evenings when we meet? And hey, there's a lot you don't know about me, and I would reveal a dirty smile just to let you see. And hey, I know this is real. Unravel my spine as slowly in time. Feel this chord, make it warm. Let me know that you're mine. I'm so tired of always being so fucking creative. 'Cause in these miles I've traveled all alone. Never think that you could play my heart like it was your latest invention. Well, let me ride into the dissonance alive within your soul. And hey, there's a lot you don't know about me, and I won't reveal a dirty smile just to let you see. And hey, I know this is real. Unravel my spine as slowly in time. Feel this chord, make it warm. Let me know that you're mine. Give to me a sweet unrequited bliss. Your honey hair, a stain upon these tortured lips. Smile into my darkest night. Shine to burn, burn to shine. Will shine on this love of mine. When I'm doing everything not to pick up the phone, it's only natural, yeah. This is what I know. Shine to burn and burn to shine. Will shine on this love of mine.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to another Full Empire Promotions live event. Thanks so much to everyone who's joining us. This is for Danielle Bisutti's digital fan event, Halloween special. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate everyone who's watching live. If you have any questions for Danielle, please feel free to leave those down below, and we'll get to those during the broadcast. While the Q&A is free to watch, you can join Danielle following this Q&A on two exclusive Zoom options. First one will be a one-on-one with Danielle, where you can have 5 minutes to chat with her about anything you'd like, and we'll even send you a recording of your meeting. And following that, at 7:30 Eastern from 8, she'll be doing a fan group Halloween Zoom, where everybody's going to be on screen at the same time, and you're going to talk about Halloween and the blue moon and all things about her career, whatever you want. That'll be a group option. And lastly, as always, you can purchase signed 8x10 photos, as well as music, greeting videos, and recorded message videos. All those are available at fullempirepromotions.com. You know that site and you love it. Sales for the Zoom sessions will end around 6:45 Eastern Time. So if you're interested in either one of those options, I would recommend going and booking those now. Before I bring Danielle on, let's take a look at some of her career highlights with a spooky touch.
Do you understand? Say it! I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them. My name is Parker!
What is this? Don't you dare! I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them. My name is Parker!
What is this? Don't you dare! I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Without further delay, let's welcome our special guest. You know her as Witch Hexla from the BYU hit series Dwight in Shining Armor, as well as the Mother of Death in Insidious Chapter 2, or Freya from God of War, or Barb from Curse of Chucky, or her many other credits. We won't be able to hear it, but make some noise for Danielle Bisutti.
Tom,
How are you?
this is hysterical. I have to just be very upfront as to what's happening immediately.
Please.
This is the vampire, and this is the non-vampire. Can I tell you what happened? I got to talk about it. So I'm getting ready for tonight, and I'm so excited to finally show everyone my dreams come true, which is being a vampire. I've got the hair, I got the leather jacket, I got the earrings, I got the red lips, and I'm literally on this little guy here that we got from that one con, the one that I was with Billy Zane. What was that con?
That was Scaricon in Syracuse, I think. Or
Right.
no, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yeah.
And we're on there with HSJ Fangs. Okay, so horror show Jack Fang. Okay, this guy, this incredible guy here. Hold on, wait, there we go. There we go. I'm so not technically savvy, clearly.
Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing here? There we go.
Yeah.
Trying to make you full screen, but I'm high-tech redneck.
Neither one of us are technically savvy.
I know.
So this incredible guy makes me a mold. He's like, do you want vampire teeth? And I'm like, yes, obviously. So he makes a mold of my teeth, right? And he makes me these beautiful fangs. And I'm getting ready and I'm trying to pop it off. I'm like, come on, come on, come on. And I popped it off. It flies across the air into my sink, down my drain, just like my earring just fell out. Literally down my drain. So this is how tonight's going. Halloween 2020. I am the one-tooth vampire wonder. And I'm gonna stick with it. This is
It's like pulling teeth, getting those things out.
Oh,
Fangs,
dude.
you know? Fangs a lot, Jack. Fangs a lot.
Fangs a lot. I'm like, fang it, I lost my tooth.
Well, in a way, you could be you could be a vampire that never gets caught because they always look for 2 teeth marks on the neck. You
Oh
could
yeah,
be the one vampire that just has that one hole,
yeah.
and it's not traceable.
And I'm just like, it's just a bum tooth. It's just a bum tooth, ma'am. All right, who wants to laugh at my one fang? Is there anyone out there? Do we have anyone?
Yeah, we've got some people watching.
Okay.
Gabriella.
Gabriella.
Says hello.
Gabriella.
Yeah. Laura's watching.
Hi, Laura Powell.
Josh is tuning in.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, is it going to
other
be
people?
Nessa? Hi, Nessa. Oh, thank you, Nessa. This is for you. She really wanted to see me as a vampire, and I'm like, I'm going to let everyone down because I am the one-tooth vampire. And by the way, it's also a little challenging, Dom, to have red lips on and your vampire teeth. I've been literally getting the red lipstick off of it this whole time.
I would imagine so. You're the vamp without the pyre. You're just the half of it.
Oh my God, I got to do it so much better next time. So now I'm going to have to call our Jack Fang and ask him for some more vampire teeth. But everybody, if you want some great vampire teeth, then you call this guy here, and but be a lot more graceful when taking them off of your mouth mold than I was.
Either that or put a stopper in your drain, in your sink.
My stopper was up, and it was so funny, Dom, because I saw it sliding down, and I was like, "No!" in slow motion, and then it went further, and then I got my little tweezers. Oh, hi, Sophia. I got my little tweezers, and I was like trying to, and the whole time you're like, "Okay, we're gonna start." Hi, Lady Aiden from Russia. Hi, Irina. Oh my Lord in heaven! You know what? Honestly, this feels like my life. The one-tooth vampire.
Jesus. So what have you been up to? I know you've been filming Dwight, but you also had kind of an unveiling of Little May. What's the reactions been?
I'm going to change you over here. Is that better lighting over here, or is this better, Dom? Right there's good, yeah?
I think that's better, yeah.
Okay. So yes. So I've been shooting Dwight in Shining Armor, season 5. It's been incredible. We have a really, really incredible season 5 in store for everybody. I can't wait for everybody to see it and experience it. We've been COVID friendly on set. As everyone knows, we are obviously still in this pandemic. And we have this incredible woman who came in. Her name is Barbara Benson, and she brought in all sorts of really great COVID protocol. Let me show you one of the things, Dom.
Okay.
That we've been doing on our set. This does feel very vampire-y to me.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, that could be. It could block the sun.
It could block the sun. It also feels like, like the vampires are always very regal with their everything, like the collars and lace and like that.
Yeah, very Victorian Gothic kind of.
Yeah. So we've got these little shields called Z shield. And we pull it down when we're getting our makeup and hair done, or, taking a drink of water or whatever. And then you pull it back up. And then as the actors, as we do our scenes, we were testing 3 days a week, which is really intense. We get nasal swabbed, 3 days a week. Oh yeah, it's intense. I mean, they get really far up there, some of the nurses. But it's worth it. We've been healthy, thank God. A lot of other productions have shut down. So nasal swabbed, brain poking, all sorts of Halloween friendly type things.
Yeah, sounds like it. So what have the reactions been like for Little May?
Oh, people have been really enjoying Little May. It's been such a great, I'm coming apart the seams. I'm gonna make sure my necklace isn't falling off. Oh yeah, the necklace is falling off. I'm gonna be stripping the whole Q&A. My fangs are gonna come off. It's just gonna be me and my bra at the end.
Yeah, that's the treat.
That's the surprise, everyone. Little May has been incredible. We actually today, I should be finding out at some point today who won. We're excited for you. Thank you, Nessa. She's so awesome. I'm so excited to finally meet a lot of my friends here on Twitter and Instagram. Today is the final day for premiering at the LA Shorts International Film Festival. We have been accepted, I can officially say, to the Toronto Shorts International Film Festival. I'm going to make that announcement on Monday, but you all heard it here first. So Little May is continuing to grow and blossom in the festival world, which has been really cool. And I'm very grateful to many people who have been supporting and sharing Little May on their social media platforms. And there's some little whispers about the potential of developing it into a feature. So we'll see where it lands. It was a great story to tell. John and I wrote it from our hearts. We really wanted to write a story about transformation, and that it's never too late to sort of take responsibility for your life and own the choices you've made. We're all human. We all make those choices that we got to sometimes look back and go, okay, that I had my finger on the detonation button, and I'm kind of the person responsible for blowing up my life in these ways. And how can I make different choices now moving forward? That's kind of the moral, the lesson of Little May. Yeah.
Very cool. Someone was asking what lipstick you're wearing.
Yes, Nessa. This is the official lipstick of Witch Hexala from MAC, and it's called Ruby Woo. I'm really curious how people are feeling about my one fang.
I think they love it.
Honestly, I'm on a comedy after all. I can't be all serious. Dom.
But of course, I have to mention that a percentage of proceeds from the Zoom events will be going towards Mary's Meals. You can see their logo right above us.
Thank you.
Danielle, can you talk a little bit about why you chose that charity and what it is?
Yes, thank you so much for asking. And you're always so great about, your presentation is just, I just feel so lucky to have you as my special appearance agent. You always just do such a great job, unlike the one-fanged wonder that you represent. So
the only way I'd have it.
Mary's Meals. I actually discovered them through Gerard Butler. I follow him on Instagram. I'm a fan of his work, and he's worked with some mutual friends of mine. And I was looking on one of his posts, and he was sharing Mary's Meals on it, and it just looked like such an extraordinary. First of all, I'm Italian, so feeding people to me is like loving people. It's second nature, hugging and feeding people and talking with your hands. This is what you do when you're Italian. And I've always been one of those people where, when there's leftovers, or I'm always saving the leftovers. I'm always sharing the leftovers. And the idea that we have so many resources on our planet and still so many people who are hungry, it blows my mind. So Mary's Meals has a very simple formula. They bring food to the place of education, to the schoolhouses. And so it's I believe, and I'm getting to know them a lot better, and I'm excited for getting to know this charity a lot better. But from my understanding is the concept is, you can give a man a fish or human a fish, or you can teach that person how to fish. And so there's an educational aspect as well. I believe that they build schoolhouses. They're in many different countries, and not just the US or Africa. They're all throughout the world. And it was found by a Scotsman. Magnus is his first name, and I believe it's McFarlane, and I'm going to look it up right now. And he's written this incredible book. Oh, I'm already there on Mary's Meals. There you go. And he's written this incredible book called Give. And it's just all about the concept about how giving back enriches your life. I mean, as far as we know, some people believe in reincarnation, and that's okay. But as far as we know, we've got one shot here on this planet. And so you think about the legacy you want to leave behind and the good that you can do while you're here. And this book, Give, I have ordered, and I'm very excited to read, talks all about that, just about the art of giving and what it does, not only for others, but how it enriches your life as well. So that's what I know about Mary's Meals.
It's great.
Magnus McFarlane Barrow.
Must be Japanese.
He's a good Scotsman. And I love the Scots. I love Scotland. I love everything about it. And I'm excited to learn more about Mary's Meals.
Your lipstick is popular tonight.
Oh, yes. Oh, she does? Well, yes. So, Nessa, we're gonna do sort of a collection of Witch Hexala looks. And I have, Dom, as you know, I sent you that photo today. Well, I sent you old Hexala, which kind of shocked you.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Did it put the fear of God in you, or I don't know what it did?
It just, it made me thought you just had a rough night of drinking and you were going to be too hungover to do this. Then I saw the other picture and I was like, okay, she's good.
Should I show the old Hexala shot that I sent you? I found this, and you know me, I'm so not technically savvy. I was taking photos of myself as old witch Hexala. I'm like 1,000 years old, right? When I'm old Hexala. And I found this photo, this filter, but I didn't really mean to find the filter. I just pushed something and all of a sudden there it was. So this is, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. There she is. Can you see that? There she is. She's terrifying.
Yeah, we could see it there. Your screen's a little cracked though.
Oh, yeah, my screen is cracked. Let me see. Oh, here's me with a man in our hair department, Joseph. Yeah. I mean, she's still a sexy old witch because she's still hexy.
Yeah. Yeah, she's still got a little bit of fire in her.
Well, she's got a lot of fire in her, even at 1,000 years old. She's, you know what it's like? I think that's the joy of getting older is you just don't give you just don't give a fang, if you know what I mean.
You don't.
Or you do.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. In Germany, it's 11 p.m. We're already drunk.
That
Okay.
sounds like a fun time. Hopefully no one's driving and everyone's wearing their mask.
Right.
Uh,
Laura. So Laura, I don't know where you're located. But,
the UK. She's in the UK.
Oh, in the UK. Okay,
Yeah.
so just Google. You know, the Zoom starts at 6:45 Eastern. So just Google the time zone difference. I think it's 5 hours or 4 hours. I think you're 4 or 5 hours ahead.
Yeah.
So just Google that, and you'll get the time there.
Dom, I'm bringing another thing over here because a lot of these gals have really been loving the inquisitive, intelligent,
Okay.
one-fanged wonder.
There you go. You look like a librarian that got like a goth librarian that got turned into half a vampire.
Yeah, half a vamp. I feel like half vamp feels timely. You know, some people may say I'm non-committal. Others may say I'm embracing both sides.
Right.
The
Right. It's kind of like if a vampire had a stroke. You know, she can only use like half of her fangs.
I don't know if making fun of strokes is where I'll go, but I will say.
Well, you know my sense of humor.
I'm half Nosferatu and half human world.
Yeah. Nosferatu.
Nos for one tooth. Oh, Dom, we could go all night with our bad puns.
Absolutely.
Sophia stands with Hexy. I stand with you guys too. They're so cute. They were doing this whole thing called Stan. Do you know what Stan means, Dom?
No, I don't.
Yeah, neither did I. I thought Stan was some dude. I was like, who's Stan? And why are we hanging out with him? So what Stan means like, it's like a super fan. And some people may call it a stalker fan, but I like to think of them super. Thank you, Joshua. I'm so glad you liked Dwight in Shining Armor. It's such a great show. We have such a great time. We're a really great big family, all of us on that show together. So Stan is someone that's like your fan. And also it could also be like, I stand with you, but like minus the D, like minus the tooth. We're just going to keep bringing it back to like, we're just taking things away that are unnecessary these days. So like Stan, like there's a Baby Yoda Stan, and I'm a Baby Yoda Stan because I think he's really, really, really cute. You obviously seen the Baby Yoda, right?
I've seen it. The thing is everywhere. It looks like a little booger.
Oh, see, you're not a very big Star Wars fan.
No, not really. No, I think the one of the critters from the movie Critters is much cuter. I don't know if you've seen Critters.
I haven't.
Yeah, they're like hairballs with red eyes and teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Came out in the 80s. It was like a ripoff of Gremlins, except it was more dark.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Dee Wallace was the lead.
Oh yeah, your gal Dee Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know of critters. I usually kill critters when I see them. Was it you doing the escalator scene? Yes, that was me as old Hexala. You know that scene, right, Dom?
It was in the intro. I think one of the intros. I think so. Yeah. Well, you're walking around town. You see yourself in the window, and then you're trying to get up the escalator.
Poor Hexy. I mean, we all get old, but in that world, you can get thousands of years old, and that's pretty rough on a witch. I just found a new lighting source, Dom, but I'm feeling like it's a little aggressive. I'm going to go here with it.
Yeah. A little.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay.
Good lighting there.
We're going to get there. By the end of this interview, it's going to be perfect, and my tooth is going to pop out of the sink magically. Going to stick it right on there.
You put it in, the other one will fall out.
I'll swallow it knowing my luck. Mercury's in retrograde, everyone. So I paled out the skin. Actually, I'm actually this pale, Dom. I actually didn't do anything to get this pale.
When you were talking about your costume, I was going to say, so you're basically just you with one fang.
It's just me with one fang and a leather jacket, which it was like, this is the easiest costume ever.
Yeah. Sophia's asking, do you have any tattoos or ever thought of getting any?
I do.
Here you go. Yeah. Neck tattoo.
Can you see it?
Hold on, I'm going to full.
Is it coming through?
You can see it, yeah.
Yeah, that's my tattoo.
Yeah.
It's a Chinese kanji, and one of the kanji means inner heart, and the other one means my life's truth. So I went ahead and synced those things up right on the back of my throat chakra to make sure I was always in tune with my truth and my heart.
Very cool. So we have a full blue moon tonight.
We have a full blue moon.
That's pretty rare, I understand.
Every 2.5 to 3 years, we have a blue moon, and that's where we get the saying "once in a blue moon," as we've all heard before. October's been a very auspicious month. It's been a month of harvesting all the seeds that have been planted. And what that means, I mean, obviously there's an obvious indication on what that means, but it's very rare that within 1 month and in the month of harvest, right? So the full moon in October is always considered a harvest moon. Any autumnal in autumn, full moon is considered a harvest moon. And it has that beautiful orangey Halloween vibe. And I think it was the last time there was a full moon on Halloween, Dom, that you were reading was 1944, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. There was a little CNN article that I was reading up on that. So the last time that there was a full moon was 1944. And the next time I think it was saying it would be like 2035, possibly. And then for it to be, so this is like really interesting. So on October 1st, which was my birthday, as you know, was the harvest full moon. And then because we have 31 days in the calendar in the month of October, and the lunar cycle is every 28 days, we get another full moon. Following a full moon is called a blue moon, but following a harvest blue moon is called a hunter's blue moon. There's a lot happening. No wonder I lost my fang. There's just too much energy.
Hopefully they're not hunting vampires. Well, they wouldn't find you because you only have one tooth, but
I would be smiling on this side. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
No, I'm very innocent. I would never hurt you at all.
Yeah, every time I hear Blue Moon, I think of American Werewolf in London. You know, the opening scene.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing Blue Moon. Do you have any Halloween movies that you like to watch around Halloween that kind of get you in the spirit?
Wow. I think that Charlie Brown, The Great Pumpkin. I'm afraid of scary movies, Dom. I mean, that's the irony about even ever being in a scary movie. I love psychological thrillers. I'm terrified of sharks, but I love you anyway. Because I know you're a manifestation of a human shark on land. Okay,
well, only if they had great hair, though.
What? I don't see your gray hair.
Great.
Oh, great hair.
Great hair.
You do have great hair. It's true.
Thank you.
I feel like maybe we're part of the same family. We've got that chocolatey brown hair. We're both tall, kind of pale, and we're both total nocturnal creatures.
There you go. Really weird.
I am vampire in that way. Like I just love staying up at night, and I like sleeping in the morning.
Yeah, likewise. Well, yeah, some of the, you should check out if you can. Have you ever seen Hocus Pocus?
Oh, I love Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, that's a movie that a lot of people watch to try to get into the spirit.
Witches of Eastwick I like even better, I think.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, those three witches was it Michelle Pfeiffer, Susan Sarandon, and
Jack Nicholson.
Yes, Jack Nicholson was the devil, obviously. Yeah. But who was the third witch?
I can't remember.
I'm going to have to Google it.
It's been a while since I've seen that one. You put me on the spot there.
That's okay. Yeah, gosh, I feel like it's right on the tip of my tongue. Witches of Eastwick.
And Monster Squad is another fun one. That gets kind of get you in the Halloween spirits. You could watch that. I don't think you'd be afraid of that one. It's PG.
It was Cher.
Oh, right, that's right. How could we forget that? Cher.
Did you notice what I did for Cher?
Yeah, right. There you go.
That's my
Sure.
share.
If she had one fang, that's what she would love.
Well, she has one name, so I figure it would just be one fang too.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any Halloween memories as a kid that stand out? Anything fun that happened, or any costumes that you were like really proud of that had all the teeth?
Costumes that were not like inept of like just the whole point. I don't really have a memory of one costume that really felt more amazing than others. I do know that I was Wonder Woman about 3 years in a row. And it just was easy. I think maybe it's like because I'm an actor and I'm dressing up a lot, like if there's the novelty of this moment kind of wears off. It's not, I was just this like 1,000-year-old witch yesterday, and I'm also, so it doesn't really, I do love it. You know what I really enjoy? I enjoy being characters from movies or TV shows. That to me is fun. Like who I really wanted to be tonight was Eve from Killing Eve.
Okay, yeah.
Mainly because I like her accent.
Yeah.
She's very Russian. And I love Jodie Comer. She's very funny. Do you watch the show?
I don't know.
She's got such a wicked sense of humor. And I know right now my Russian is not very good. This is not good. I can ask Irina.
Yeah, she hasn't commented yet. She probably just left because that accent.
She's like, all of the. I left my Halloween party for one fang and a horrible vampire.
She's rushing out.
She's got her vodka. She has her vodka.
Yeah.
Lisa, do you have any piercings? Just here, my love. Just the ears. I'm not a fan of pain. I thought about piercing other parts, but no, alas. Do you, Nessa? Where are your piercings? All these questions and more.
There you go. I only have Pierce Brosnan movies. It's the only piercings.
Oh my God, it's incredible. Insidious films are the best. I agree, Laura. They're really incredible. James Wan is the master. Lee Wanell wrote an amazing franchise. I was super lucky and grateful to bring to life the Mother of Death. And, I just have this really interesting concept. I think I shared that with you, Dom. I think it would be really interesting if they did a film on the Mother of Death's backstory.
I agree.
She's a very complicated character. She's dressing up her son like a little girl, slapping him silly, pushing him all around. You got to wonder why.
Sounds like my autobiography. No, I'm kidding.
Sounds like your mommy.
No, they should. I mean, there's a lot of story to be told with that character. They could make a really compelling film. I mean, they made a whole film about a doll, about Annabelle.
They did.
Which was great. So they could definitely make a good film about an actual person.
They really could. I mean, I dug deep in the backstory of why, how to play the pain in that story. What kind of pain is this woman feeling so deeply that she would be doing this to her son? Yeah. So Mother of Death, guys, a Mother of Death backstory film. How it all led to that moment with Parker Crane. Your Russian accent is on point, though. Thank you so much, Sophia. Sophia, because I become Russian. I have the one tooth. I feel like I could be vampire, and maybe sometimes I am not. It depends on how much vodka,
There we go. Oh, I thought it said I had a belly button piercing in my ear. I was really confused for a second. And on my ear.
Nessa is contortionist. Sometimes belly button is in the ear when she does her moves.
She gets belly button wax. Josh checked out Curse of Chucky. Very cool.
Curse of Chucky is so great. And I love Don Mancini, your brother from another mother, that, as we know. Don is fantastic. And he has a Chucky TV series coming out, guys. So check that out. Ooh, Dom, I think I'm getting the good lighting now. We're almost there. Oh, wait.
No, I think you've had good lighting since we started.
But it's better now.
It's a little more of a glow now. Must be the blue moon.
Guys, screenshot this.
Hold on. Here we go. The one tooth.
I ain't got but one tooth. Danielle, you're awesome. Thank you, Lady Adam. Lady Diadem. Lady Diadem.
Wow.
Very interesting.
So where's everybody watching? Everybody watching, let us know where you're from. We've got. I know we had somebody from Russia.
Dom, what are your favorite? While we're finding out where everyone's from, what are some of your favorite Halloween films?
I like Halloween 3. Not the. I mean, I like the first one, John Carpenter. It's a classic. But Halloween 3 is I don't know if you've ever seen it. But
I've seen the first one. Halloween is Mike Myers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I get him and Jason confused.
Yeah. So the Halloween 3 was Michael Myers wasn't in it. It was John Carpenter's original plan was to just do the first film and then Halloween 2, and that kind of wrapped up the story. And then he was going to do a film every year called Halloween with a different theme around the holiday, like centering around the Halloween, the legend of Halloween.
Okay.
So the third Halloween was not Michael Myers wasn't in it. It was kind of like a Halloween tale about haunted masks. And it was really good. It kind of gets you into the spirit because there's decorations everywhere, and it's really cool, like Halloween lighting. And Tom Atkins is the star of it. He's pretty, he's a good genre actor.
And he's your client too.
He's not. No. He's
Oh.
not. No, but I know him though. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
But I like that one, and believe it or not, I love Ernest Scared Stupid.
I don't know that one.
No.
Is that like Ernest, like the silly guy Ernest?
Yeah. He did a Halloween version called Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Well,
Ernest.
yeah. I watched him all the time as a kid. But yeah, there's that one. I love Night of the Demons. The original that takes place on Halloween.
This is the night. This is the night to get them all in there. Swamp Thing, Freddy Krueger. Get them all in.
Yeah. So let's center around this one-toothed vampire.
Are you feeling a comedy, a sitcom? Are we single camera? Are we multicam? I feel like we got to go dark with it.
What could her story be? I mean, she got bit. She got bit and then hit by a bus.
Oh,
and,
that's dark.
and
Yeah.
it's only one side that's transforming.
One side is transforming. She could be in love with two different men.
She could.
One could be a vamp, and the other one could just be a human.
Yeah, and then she looks in the mirror. She can only see half of her reflection.
Yeah.
I think we're on, and then eventually at the end of the film, the brain kind of separates, and it becomes two twins. Trying to pull away from each other.
Like how an amoeba separates itself.
Right. Because you're kind of reborn as a vampire.
I like it.
So when you turn, guys, please ask some questions.
No, we'll just keep talking about the one tooth. If I found a Tim Burton movie, I would love to be in a Tim Burton film. The show that I'm wanting to. Beetlejuice, everything Tim Burton's ever touched it's Danny Elfman music and
Another great Halloween movie, Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow, Beetlejuice. I'd say Beetlejuice is probably one of my faves. I like a sense of humor. I like the arty sense of humor. I'm not, I don't like seeing people get hacked to death. That's not my vibe. But I can see people getting bitten in the neck. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely am up for it. The show that I'm just literally about to launch into, and I'm going to launch into it tonight, is What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, yeah.
We have to do yoga to calm down because when we meet and greet in a couple of minutes. Okay, Nessa, you do some yoga, do your breathing. I promise not to bite you? What would I be doing? I wouldn't even scratch. I wouldn't even break the skin with one tooth. It's like a little dog when he nips at you, and he's just just a little tiny nip, but I'm not gonna actually draw blood.
Have you ever seen the film Dracula Dead and Loving It?
No.
Oh, you have to see that.
It's
Leslie Nielsen. It's Leslie Nielsen playing Dracula.
Okay.
It's a spoof on Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Okay.
And it's Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks made it.
Are you kidding me? Mel Brooks is my man. I cannot believe I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, you have to see it. It's so funny.
I'll watch it tonight.
But and Leslie Nielsen, right, from the Naked Gun movies and Airplane.
Airplane is I quote that film ad nauseum.
Yeah, you have to see Dracula Dead Loving It.
I will.
Absolutely. It's really funny. But when Leslie Nielsen bites people, he puts his cape over them, and then you hear straw. Sounds like he's stressed. Like he's sucking something through a straw, like a liquid. And you hear that when he bites them.
Oh my God.
So it's just
crazy.
classic Mel Brooks. You know,
Yeah, well, Spaceballs is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, we'll see you soon, Laura.
I'll see you soon, Laura. Yeah, Spaceballs is one of my favorites. What he does with, I feel like he's like what Weird Al Yankovic did with like serious pop and rock songs. He just made them so ridiculous, and that's exactly why I love those movies so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm feeling like What We Do in the Shadows. This is like my audition for What We Do in the Shadows. There could be a character she's confused. I guess you could say that I just want to be a non-conforming, non-gendered vamp. Like, do I have to be a full vamp? I could be a both. I could be a we. I could be a they.
You could.
I don't have to go full vamp.
No, you don't.
Just the same way that Robert Downey didn't have to go full tard.
Exactly.
Tropic Thunder.
God, I haven't seen that in forever.
He just went half tard.
Have you ever seen another great vampire film? I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's called Innocent Blood.
Mm.
No, it's directed by John Landis.
Mm.
It's the mob are vampires. Like it's like this female vampire that came from Paris, and she's lost in the U.S. She has a relationship with a guy from the mob and bites him. And then he goes back to the mob and starts biting them. So it's a mob of vampires that are trying to find this female vampire, and they're trying to kill her, but the one vampire is trying to protect her. It's really, really fun.
That's sweet. So like when you say mob, you mean like Italian kind of mob thing?
Yeah, like before they bite you, they say "Welcome to the family," and then they bite you.
Oh man, that's like an Italian vampire saga.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm writing all these down, Dom, because I'm going to have a little time later to watch some things. So,
yeah, Innocent Blood, great film.
Innocent Blood.
Yeah, directed by John Landis, who did American Werewolf in London and The Blues Brothers and Animal House.
Yes.
So it has kind of that edgy comedy to it.
I love that. And then the other one, I mean, obviously, like I think Interview with a Vampire. Bram Stoker's was so incredible too.
Yes.
Interview with a Vampire was just sort of an interesting take on just the whole vampire lore.
It is. It's a great film.
Yeah. But have you been watching What We Do in the Shadows?
I have not, no. I saw the film.
Oh, okay.
That it was based on. I haven't seen the series yet, though. But it was up for a bunch of Emmys.
Should I start with the movie?
I don't know. I don't know if the series continues or if it's just a different story with the same characters. I probably would watch the movie first, though.
I think I'm going to go ahead and watch the film. I'm a big fan of Taika Waititi. Loved Jojo Rabbit. Actually, he and I share the same lawyer, which is interesting, entertainment lawyer. And when I saw that, I kind of geeked out a little bit. I was like, oh, maybe my lawyer will slip in my one-fanged wonder shot. And he'll be like, there's a new character from my TV show.
Telling you, it's got to be something.
Oh, The Sake of Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson is basically a romance movie, a little scary. Yeah, no, I saw the first Conjuring, and I loved how they took that whole saga and they kept opening up the story. I'm a fan of both of those actors, and obviously got to work with Patrick Wilson in Insidious, and that was an absolute joy to do. He's so talented.
He's great. He's
great.
I love one of his early films called Hard Candy.
Never saw Hard Candy.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
I can't really eat hard candy with the one tooth. No. I've only got one left, so
no, you can't risk it.
I just really can't. Can you say "privet"? Privet. Hello in Russia.
Sounds like a Russian frog.
No, privet. No, privet. Tell me, lady, is this the way you say? You know what I like Russian? Because it's very relaxed most of the time. Do you feel like when people talk in Russian, it's like they're so cold, It's so cold. They're like over it. You have to watch Killing Eve. She is hysterical. Jodie Comer.
What is it on? What network is it on?
It's BBC America.
Okay.
And you can watch it on Hulu. Oh, man, Hard Candy was intense. Hi, Jessica. Okay, Hard Candy. It was very intense. It took my tooth. I have to watch. So I've got hard candy. Wait, I got hard candy, innocent blood, and what we do in the shadows.
And you have to see Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Okay.
We'll watch that first because that's, it's hysterical. It's your kind of humor. I mean, it's Mel Brooks.
Totally. Well, yes, I love Mel Brooks, and I love Leslie Nielsen. So you're absolutely right. It
has Steven Weber in it, Amy Asbeck, and just a great cast.
Well, Steven Weber's your man.
He is. He's hysterical.
Lady, is it Diadem? How do you say it? Lady Diadem said, "Thank you so much. It's perfect. Privet.
There you go. You're basically a one-toothed Russian vampire.
I'm very much feeling Russian. This is my Russian pose. That's why red lips, one tooth."
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're about out of time. We're coming at 6:50.
We can talk about one or two more things here.
So if anybody has any questions, we're probably going to wrap this in a few minutes. If anybody has any an extra fang laying around, that'd be useful too. We can FedEx it.
I would really appreciate extra fang. I cannot go home to Russia. As you know, we are not very friendly right now. And it's very political for me to only have the one tooth. However, I am going to start movement for vampire with just one tooth. Why do I have to be like other vampires? Why?
There you go. You're starting a trend.
This is a question.
We listen to Stevie Nicks music.
Yes, but I'm talking about the one tooth. No, I love Stevie Nicks, Sophia. She's incredible.
Yeah.
She's one of the great goddesses of folk rock.
Yeah, and she's got all her teeth, so we like her.
Oh my gosh. Here we go again. You're just going to, there's no space for the one-tooth vampire. Well, I'll tell you what, Dom, hashtag tooths up. All right?
You can't handle the tooth.
I really can't. I so can't wait to see you. I'm getting excited, Laura. So am I. Well, let's see. Thanks to everyone who has supported Little May Film. We are going to be premiering in the Toronto Shorts International Film Festival, November 10th through the 14th. I'll be making an announcement about that. Fingers crossed that I'm going to be with you guys in that next God of War game. As we know, they are filming God of War 5. So stay tuned for that. I am excited to find out more so I can tell you more. Add a Trick or Treat to that list. Such a funny anthology for Trick or Treat.
Yeah, Trick or Treat. It was okay. It's okay. It's kind of has like a Goosebumps vibe. You probably like it because it's not really that scary.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Goosebumps. I think it was made for like teenagers and younger audiences.
Yeah.
I like it. It has a good Halloween vibe to it, but it just wasn't dark enough for me.
It might be something I could watch with my nieces or nephews.
Yeah. How old are they?
They're from 15 to baby.
The 15, I would say.
I cannot watch with baby. Why not?
No, I would not watch with the baby.
The baby is scared. The scared baby. You know, the baby only has the one tooth too, so he is scared.
Sophia can't wait to see where Freya's story goes.
Me too. That she has been one of the loves of my life, character-wise, and that's been a huge part. God of War has just been a huge gift. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to talk about. Shooting Dwight out here, wrapping up season 5. Had an amazing time with Witch Hexala. There's Witch Hexala dolls that are being made, as you know. One friend on Twitter, Andrea Barbosa, has made an actual Witch Hexala doll, which is incredible. Did you see that, Dom?
I saw your tweet. Yeah,
the Barbie doll is insane.
Yeah, they need to. BYU needs to get on the merchandising department and start cranking out some trading cards and figures and some merch from this.
I mean, absolutely. And then we have Kaya, or Kai, I think is how she pronounces her name. She goes by Sombergeist on Instagram, and she's been doing all these amazing animation sketches and comics about Dwight in Shining Armor and Witch Hexala and Witch Regana. It's been really extraordinary. So it's been a lot of fun. And I go home. I'll be returning to LA here in about a week and a half. Just still in Atlanta right now. So in this room in the Marriott. This is where One Tooth Vampire. They put me here. I try to go to 5-star. They say only 2-tooth vampire for 5-star. Discrimination against the One Tooth Vampire. I will not have it. I will not. I will kind of suck your blood.
Yeah. Half of it.
Only half. You see, I'm very polite vampire. I don't kill you. I just drain you a little bit.
You're a half-assed vampire. Everything's half.
Oh, Dom, I'm loving this one. You know what? This losing my tooth couldn't have gone any better. This is exactly who I should have been on Halloween.
Yeah.
Hi, Danielle. I almost missed it. Oh, Lim Farbuti. Where are you from, Lim?
Yeah. Go out on a limb. Where are you from? Tell us.
Oh my goodness. I think she's from far booty places.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Well, listen, Dom, you're doing it too. Your Russian accent. Oh, Laura thinks it's funny. But I could also be British, you know, Laura. I could actually be a British vampire. And don't you think that most vampires are British? Like everything that's fantastic is always from the UK. Have you noticed?
Actually, yeah, there's not much sun there.
No. Very pale. All of them. Rainy all the time.
You know, it really sucks driving there, so you can just fly. Makes sense.
You can totally fly, and there's not really great teeth there either. So I feel like my one tooth would not be bad. If I was like in Liverpool, I got the one fang, and it's just me and Ricky Gervais, and we're like having a laugh. But it's like we're having a lispy laugh because I have a lisp now with the one tooth.
You got the British accent down.
Thank you, darling. I want to get bit by the one-tooth vampire. So do I, darling. Come here, Sophie. Sophie, darling. Are you ready? All right, Dom.
Lim is from China.
China. Lim.
China.
Lim Fabrizi. Wow. Oh, yes, that's right. On the tweet. Now it's so nice to put two and two together. Well, then I'm going to show you my tattoo. And you can tell everyone what it means. Are you ready, Lim?
Hang on, I'm going to full screen.
Okay. You got it down?
We got it. What does that mean, Lim? Do you know what that means? Tell us.
Do you know what the tattoo means, darling? I'm weak with laughter. Me too, darling. Oh no, Laura, I know you love my British accent. You've already told me. You got me started. You start building like ideas in my head, and I keep going. I'm like the one-winged bat, you know. I'm like getting on with it, and I'm like falling on the ground, and then I'm not getting on with it.
You fly at a 90-degree angle.
Oh, yeah, I'm going in circles all the time. It really does feel that way sometimes.
Have you ever done it? Have you ever done the British accent for any like play or film or?
Yes, I've done British for a Noel Coward play, actually very standard British, very regal. And I did audition just recently for a video game having to do with witches. I don't know the name because they're very, secretive. But I had to do a British accent for that audition. I don't think I got it, but it was fun. And then I've also did a British accent when I was on Charmed.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, Lim says it means inside your heart. That's correct. And one means my life's truth. So it's like putting my truth in my tooth. No, putting my truth and not my tooth inside my heart. And that might be where the other tooth is. Hold on a second, you guys. It's all leading to this moment.
You want a root canal?
It's not. I got nothing in there. I mean, I've got things in there, but I can't show you what's in there. That would not be proper. I love the UK too, Joshua. All right. Are we about to get onto our one-on-ones? Love, it's a nice tattoo, darling. Thank you, Lim. Lim, am I going to see you on the one-on-one so we can spend more time together? We have one more opportunity. How many slots do we have open there, Dom?
I believe there's only one left.
Only one left. All right, Lim. So how would Lim do that? Now we need a Spanish accent. Let's see, Spanish. So
No bueno for me.
no bueno. So yo hablo español más o menos. No, see, I can't do it because I'm doing too many accents right now. Let's see.
Your brain is like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's a bit much actually. Hi, Hugs. Happy Halloween. Hi, Cindy. Happy Halloween. Happy Blue Moon. It's going to be out soon. We have a couple of clouds here in Atlanta, but at some point, the beautiful big full blue moon is going to be out there. And it's a really good time, friends, to manifest and to move forward and all of the intentions and seeds that you've been planting. That is the one thing that I would love to communicate about this moon, is that all of us in our lives work hard toward goals. We all have dreams, some of them manifesting, some of them are not, some of them manifest and others don't. And that's how life goes, you know?
Absolutely.
So this is an opportunity tonight to get really clear on reaping the benefits of things you've planted, and also setting an intention to continue forward in the direction of your dreams. And there's a big difference between moving toward your dreams and also moving away from what you don't want. Because when we're focused on what we don't want, that's what we start to generate in our life. But when we focus on what we do want, that's also what we generate. Because they say to think is to create.
That's perfect end note. And you can generate your dreams by getting a one-on-one Zoom with Danielle. There's one spot left. You can head over to fullempirepromotions.com to book that.
Let's do it.
And we'll see you over there in a bit. Thanks to everyone who watched us. And stay tuned for the next one we do.
Thank you, guys. Happy Halloween. Happy Hunter's Full Blue Moon Halloween.